How did I put the fire back into my life from tiny embers that had almost gone out? Nothing has been such a dominant force for me more than the strength of a decision. I knew for a long time that I was destined to have a creative career, and finally I'm here. It hasn't been an easy ride, to say the least, but that makes the accomplishments more rewarding. It felt like every time I tried to work on something that I enjoyed as a job, the physical universe would just tower over me, which could explain why expansion occurs, constantly keeping us reaching for higher planes of beingness. But even knowing that didn't make all of the roadblocks any less frustrating or painful. I was apparently very happy and talkative as an infant, then went very quiet after my parents split up, the first dampening of my soul. It was also interesting that I caused the same experience to happen to my son at the exact same age. My first major decision in this lifetime was to keep my father close by adopting some of his personality. Problem was, he's an alcoholic, recovered, and I'm not, but still took on some of the traits. Not all decisions that we make are good for us, but we make them regardless to get by. One of many great features that I decided to take on from my dad was music. But after joining band after band that didn't work out for one reason or another, it started to wear me down. One band in particular would have made it big time, but I decided to get sick for many years, possibly to avoid failure. I pushed on regardless and continued to write music alone. But even that had endless hiccups, and my light started to fade over 13 long years until I was just a flicker of what I used to be. Then, when my wife left me, taking our sons away, I made the best decision of my life. To take responsibility for where my life was going and make myself a better version of me, because the me that I was working with just wasn't cutting it. So I started to absorb as much information as I could on the mind, the spirit, and self-improvement through various courses and counselling. I still practice these every day. Then to top it all off, I decided to expand my horizons by studying personal branding and attraction manifestation, and started my very own business. This was my rise to flame. My work now consists of writing inspirational and relatable stories to encourage people to make a living from something that they are actually interested in. I can make the decision to work when I want, make as much money as I want, and spend as much time with the ones that I love as I want. And it's been one of the most rewarding activities that I've participated in, to help others. Who else is going to make that positive, life-changing decision? Comment me and I'll send some free information on what I do for a living.